Friday saw the final of the women's curling competition at the Winteruniversiades Pavilion. Defending champions Russia took on Canada with a gold medal at stake. Canada led by Brianne Meakin, certainly starting as underdogs. Coached by Doug Kreviazuk, team included Lauren Horton, Lynn Kreviazuk and Jessica Armstrong. Meakin attends the University of Manitoba, her teammates Carlton Ravens. Action here from the third end. Canadian team making its Universiade debut, although Meakin was an alternate in 2013. Russia 7-2 in the round robin. Opened the game with a steal against Canada. Russia led 1-0 after the first end, but Canada bouncing back. A deuce in the second, and they stole 3 in the third for a 5-1 lead. 10 teams entering this women's competition. Norway, Great Britain, the USA, Japan, Spain all had negative records and were eliminated. Canada beating Switzerland 8-3 in the semis. Russia too strong for Sweden in a 10-4 success. So it was tight early on and perhaps signs of a surprise. Into the sixth end, Canada had won all their 9 preliminary games before that win against Switzerland. Russia showing their experience. They were 5-1 down after the third end. Sidorova, though, able to hit for a 3 of her own in the sixth to cut the lead to a single. Meakin couldn't roll her shooter in the seventh either, and had to settle for a single. Sidorova won Winteruniversiades gold in Italy, bronze in 2011 in Erzurum. And at just 24, Sidorova certainly a big name in the world of curling. Canada had beaten Russia 9-7 in the preliminaries, and in that game Canada led 6-3 after 6 ends and held off a Russia comeback. Sidorova drew for a game-tying deuce in the 8th. This was when Russia starting their comeback, and they stole a crushing point in the 9th as well. At the end of the 8th, it will be 7-all. Experienced Russian team led by Sidorova, Margarita Fomina and Katerina Galena, playing for their 5th Winteruniversiade, having won 4 previous medals. Just getting to the business end of this final. Eighth end will be 2-0 for Russia. The 9th, 1-0 into the 10th end. Canadians managing to push the defending Winteruniversiades champions all the way to an extra end. Meakin drawing for 1 in the 10th to force those extras. And what a final this was to become. Really exciting stuff going into an extra end. The 11th end then, the team that represented Russia at the Sochi Olympics did just enough to take gold. Sidorova able to make her final shot for a 2nd straight Winteruniversiade gold medal and a 9-8 victory. This the decisive moment. And a victory for Russia. Canada getting their 4th medal in Winteruniversiade women's curling play, 3rd silver overall. Russia proving just a little bit too strong, and that extra experience coming through. Sidorova competed in the last 2 Winter Olympics for Russia, and most recently finished 3rd at the World Women's Curling Championships in St. John in Canada. There you have it, a tight win it was for Russia. 9-8 the final score after 11 ends. Desperately disappointing for the Canadians. Thought they might go home with the gold. They'll have to take home the silver, with Russia the favourites again, the champions in Universiade curling.